Children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today from our science subject we are going to continue with the lesson matter. Okay children, so already we have discussed some question and answers. So in this session we will be continuing the remaining question and answers. Clear? Now the 49th question is, which one of the following statement is correct about soil? So here you are having four statements A, B, C and D children. So from these four statements, which is correct about soil? Here we are talking about the horizon of soil. Okay. So actually we have 6 horizons of soil like O, A, E, B, C and all that. These are the layers of soil. As we are having layers of earth, no, these are the layers of soil. Okay, like the top soil, no, top soil what we see on the surface of the soil. Okay, so these are nothing but the horizons. Here we are talking about 4 different horizons. That is, a horizon of soil contains maximum amount of humus. Okay, is this correct? Yes, this is the correct statement. A horizon, that is the top soil which you can see on the surface. Okay, surface of the earth, that is what the top soil, and this soil is going to have maximum amount, large amount of humus. Okay, and what is this humus? This is the organic matter, that is the decomposition, like you get from the plant materials, leaves, all that are going to fall on the soil, no, which are going to decomposed, and we are going to get organic fertilizers and all that, no. So and some microorganisms, so which are dead and decayed microorganisms, all these are going to form as humus. Okay, so a horizon of soil, it is going to contain maximum amount of humus. So this is the correct statement children. So the answer is A. Okay, and B horizon of soil contains maximum amount of humus. This is wrong again. C horizon of soil contains maximum amount of humus. No. So from all this A, B, C, D, A, that is the top soil which we see, where you can also see some dark color or green color humus, no, material, that is nothing but humus. So this is going to contain the maximum amount of humus. 50th question children, the mineral in granite which determines its color is, the mineral in granite. So this granite is one type of stone children, and you have got some color for this granite, and for this color is caused by a mineral. Okay, so which is going to determine the color of granite is feldspar, quartz, mica and pumice, that is feldspar. This is one name of a mineral children, where it is going to determine or decide the color of the granite. Okay, pumic, the pumic, all these are also minerals, pumic, mica, these are also stones. Okay, now 51 question, dash is water in its gaseous form. Dash is water in its gaseous form. So evaporation, water vapor, atom and condensation. The answer is water vapor. Okay, water vapor is water in its gaseous form. It is nothing but water only. But in which form it is? It is in the gaseous form. Clear? Now 52nd question, 0 degree Celsius is freezing point of water. Okay, 0 degree Celsius means what? Freezing point of water. So for boiling point of water, so how much degree Celsius do we take in consideration? Is it 110 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius 120 degrees Celsius or 98 degrees Celsius? And the answer is 100 degrees Celsius. This is boiling point of water. Clear, children? Now, the next one, pick the odd one out. Here you are having 4 options, children. From this you have to pick the odd one out. Love, smell, almonds and thoughts. What is the odd one which is different from the other 3? Nothing but almonds. No. See, love, smell and thoughts we cannot see. We cannot see. Those are like our feelings. Those are our feelings. Those are our sense organs. No, especially smell. Okay. And almonds are the solid materials which we eat. So that is why almond, which we can see also. Almonds are the odd ones. Clear, children? Now, the 54th question. The measure of how much material makes up an object is called the measure of how much material makes up an object is called the dash. Okay, children. So this is what? Is it volume, weight, mass or matter? The answer is, children, mass. Okay. So the measure of how much material makes up an object is called the mass. Okay. So everything that has volume and has mass is matter. Okay, which has volume and also the mass is called as matter. Clear, children? Now we'll go to the next question. Solid turns into liquid by melting. Okay, and here what is going to change in which form? By freezing. Okay, so here you have got, understood, children? Solid is going to turn as liquid by melting, and here dash, that is freezing. So what is going to change as what? So how do you get either gas to liquid? Will you get by freezing? Whether gas is going to change as liquid by in freezing? No. Liquid to gas? No. Solid to gas? No. Liquid to solid? Yes. So when you keep any liquid in freezing point, okay, then that is going to change as solid. Like for the best example is water changing as ice when you keep that in the freezer in your fridge. Clear, children? Yes. Now, so 56th question now. Which of the following substance is able to sublime? Which of the following substance is able to sublime? In the sense, which is going to dissolve. That is carbon dioxide, salt, water or air. So which is going to dissolve, children? Salt. Okay, salt. So when you put salt in water, it is going to dissolve. 57th question. Pick the correct option. Okay, so liquid can freeze, solids can freeze, gas can freeze and all of these. So what is the correct answer? Liquid can freeze. Okay, so A is the correct answer. 58th question. Baking of cake is an example of dash. Baking of cake is an example of dash. Is it a chemical change, reversible change or irreversible change, or both A and C? A and C is chemical change and irreversible change. So baking of cake is an example of both A and C. It is a chemical change and also irreversible change. No, in chemical change what happens when we are changing any matter, again we will not get its original form. So to prepare a cake, what you need? You need milk, you need eggs, you need flour. So after you prepare the cake, can you separate the egg, the milk? No. And the flour from it? No, you cannot change it. So it is an irreversible change. So that is why D is the correct answer. Suppose in physical change, what happens, children? So take an example of water. Water, if you freeze it, it will become ice. Again, if you ice, you keep it in the room temperature. After melting, it becomes water. So it has got back its original form. That is a reversible change, which we call it as physical change. Okay. But here in our question, baking of cake is an example of both chemical change and irreversible change. Clear, children? Now, 59th question here, and it is the questions from level 2, children. Which one of the following objects will sink in water? See here, you have got a coin, 2 rupee coin, a feather, a leaf, and none of these. Okay, so if you just put leaf and feather in water, does it sink in water? No, it is going to float on water. But when you throw a coin into the water, this coin is going to sink into the water. So that is why A is the correct answer. Clear, children? Now, 60th question. A container is filled completely with stones as shown below. What will happen when water is poured into it? See here, children. You have got a container and which is filled with stones. Here, all these are stones. And when you pour water into it, what is going to happen? You have to imagine this. Okay. You have to imagine the question. Okay, you have to just assume that there is a container with water and with the stones, and you are going to pour water on it. So what will happen? The stones will absorb the water will turn into ice, the stones will dissolve in the water will flow in between the small spaces among the stones. What happens? D option, that is, the water is going to flow in between the small spaces. You will be having small spaces. So water is going to take that place. Okay, it is going to occupy that place. Okay, among the stones. 61st question, children. Plastic is a good insulating material for ice cubes because plastic is a good insulating material. Okay, insulating material is nothing but which is not going to pass the heat. Okay, which is not going to produce, or which is not going to again get more heat. So that which is going to reduce or prevent heat. So why plastic is a good insulating material for ice cubes? Because it is expensive, it conducts electricity well, it does not conduct heat well, it increases friction with the water. And the answer is C. It does not conduct heat well. Suppose if you put any ice cubes in a plastic container, they are not going to melt very fast because it does not conduct heat well. Clear, children? So this is the answer. 62nd question. A pinch of flour from the spoon is added to a cup of water as shown below. What changes can take place? Okay, so what happens if you take a container or a cup of water and you are going to add a pinch of flour from the spoon? What changes are going to take place? Okay, the flour disappears after stirring, leaving a clear liquid. A milky mixture is formed. The water changes its states and no change take place. And the answer is B. You try this, children. every question, wherever you have such experiments where you can practice, you can do it on yourself at home, please try to practice such type of experiments, very small experiments, but when you see it with your eyes you will have a very clear understanding. Okay children, see, take a cup of water, just add some spoon. What will happen? A milky mixture, a white color substance type of mixture is going to form in the water. So that is the answer B. 63rd question. Study the given flowchart carefully and match column 1, that is objects, with column 2, materials. Okay, so these are the objects. What are the objects here? P, Q and R are the objects. What are the materials? Clay, metal and glass. So we have to match these two. So now what is P? Let us read. Does it break easily? No. Okay, this is about P. Is it elastic? No. So this is object P. From here, clay, metal and glass. So metal is not going to break. And what is it elastic? The is it elastic is no. So clay is elastic. No, here object P is not elastic. That is why P. That is P is equal to 2 here. Okay. Now we'll talk about R. What is R? Does it break easily? Yes. Is it transparent? Yes. From these three objects, children, what will be the answer? Glass, which can break easily and which is transparent. Okay. So R is equal to 3. Now what is remaining? Q. Is it transparent? No. Is it shiny? No. So that is the object, that is clay. Is it transparent? No, clay is not transparent and clay is not shiny. So Q is equal to 1. So this is our answer. Clear? No. Yes. So P is sec 2, Q is 1, R is 3. So C is our correct answer. Clear children? Now the next question, 65th one. Which would be the best material to use while making the handle of a tea kettle? So if the handle of tea kettle, if you hold the handle of tea kettle, we should not get the heat. Okay. So which material will be the best to have this quality? Is it aluminum, wood, glass or iron? And the answer is wood. So you can see children, for tea kettles, for some pans and all that, there will be a wood handle, so that you can just catch hold of that handle and you can operate, that is do your cooking work or remove that from the stove. Okay, so if wood is there, it is going to protect you from the heat. So that is why that will be the best material. 66th question. Study the given flowchart carefully. Cotton and metal are represented by the letters dash and dash respectively. So now what is Q here? We'll see here. Q. Q means, is it natural? Yes, cotton is natural. Does it come from plants? Yes, it comes from plant. So that is why this is Q. And R. Okay, what is R? Oh, is it natural? No. Then does it comes from plants? No. Does it come from animals? Yes. Okay, does it come from animals? Yes. And here again you have yes children, R yes. So what is that? Q is what? Is it natural? No. Does it come from plants? No. Okay. So the answer is no. Does it come from animals? No. So we are talking about metal here. So what will be the answer? Q and S. Because metal it is not natural, it does not come from plants, and also it does not come from animals. The answer is Q and S. Clear, children? Now 67th question. Which would be the best material to use while making the handle of a tea kettle? So I think we have already repeated this. No, so we have already discussed, and this is again repeated here. I'm sorry, children, and the answer is wood here. 68th question. See here. Rajiv heated a liquid in a beaker as given in the figures below. How much total liquid evaporated during the trials? See here, A, B and C. These are of for every 5 minutes. A is at 0 minutes, B is at 5 minutes and C is of 10 minutes. So this liquid in this container is been heated. Okay, is been heated or is it kept aside? How much of total liquid evaporated during the trial? So they wanted to do some experiments. So when you keep these three liquids taking equal amount of water, okay, and keeping it under same amount of room temperature, how much total liquid is going to evaporate? Okay, is it 1 ml, 10 ml, 25 ml or 100 ml? Here you can see this, children. So at 0 minutes it was here, the margin was shown here. At 5 minutes the reading was here, and after 10 minutes it has reduced a bit. And how much? Around 25 ml. Okay, 25 ml is the correct answer. Clear, children? So 69th question. Some students were studying properties of water. Okay, so as you are also studying, some other friend of yours also was studying about properties of water. One student placed a cup containing 80 ml of water in a freezer. Okay, assume this. He has kept 80 ml of water in a freezer. Another student placed an identical cup containing 40 ml of water in a different freezer. Okay, so another student, he took same type of cup and kept 40 ml of water in a different freezer. Which of the following will be same for both cups of water? Okay, so which of the following? Here you have got 4 answers, children. From this, which statement is going to be the same for both cups of water? The temperature at which the water freezes, the mass of the frozen water, the time it takes the water to freeze, and the volume of the frozen water. Okay, so these are the statements. So then now what will be the correct answer now? The temperature at which the water freezes. Okay, this. So the temperature because of the same temperature, both 80 ml cup of water and 40 ml cup of water, both are going to get freezed at once. Okay, it is not that a big cup is going to get heated fast, or it is going to melt fast. It is not like that. When both are kept in freezer, so both are going to turn as solid for the same same time. Okay, so the temperature at which the water freezes is the same. Clear, children? 70th question. Amol has 3 objects X, Y and Z. He puts X into a measuring cylinder with 30 ml of water. Then he puts Y and Z into the same measuring cylinder. The given diagram shows the changes in water level as each object is put in. Which of the objects has or have a volume of less than 30 ml? Okay, less than 30 ml. See here, children, here you have got 3 containers where water or any liquid. Okay, what did he put? He put X into a measuring cylinder. So what is that X also we have to identify. Okay, X, then he also put the same thing in y and z also. Now we have to show, like, the given diagram shows the changes in water level as each object is put in. So which of the objects has or have a volume of less than 30 ml? Okay, so let us go here again. So what is happening here? You have got x, you have got y, and you have got z also. That is x, y, z. Okay, now which of the objects have a volume of less than 30 ml? Less than 30 ml. That is, x is having only x. If you see, less than 30. Already here 50 ml has been started. But only x is having, that is A option, below 30 ml. Clear, children? 71st question. Using the experiment, Raghav is using water, sugar and a balance scale. He is mixing different measured amounts of sugar with 15 grams of water and then measuring the mass of the final solution. Which of these best states what Raghav is trying to prove? So what Raghav is trying to do, children, he is using water, he is using sugar and also a balance scale, and he is mixing different measured amounts of sugar with 15 grams of water and then measuring the mass of the final solution. So what result do Raghav gets, and what he is trying to tell us? Sugar and water can be mixed. Okay, I am just reading the options. Then we will select the answer. Sugar and water can be mixed. The mass of a solution is equal to the sum of the masses mixed. The mass of the solution is equal to the mass of the solute subtracted from the mass of the solvent. The mass of the solution depends on the solvent, not on the solute. And the answer is B. That is, the mass of a solution is equal to the sum of the masses mixed. So if the empty glass was there and you pour water, that will be having a different type of weight. If you are putting something inside the bottle, then automatically the weight is going to increase. No. So here the mass of a solution is equal to the sum of the masses mixed. And the last question for today, children. The given figures show particles of the same matter. In which picture is the matter hottest? See here, these two are solid state actually. This is solid state. Okay, this is also somewhat solid state. This is liquid stage. This is gaseous stage. Gas. Okay. So in which picture is the matter hottest? In D. So when you heat water or any liquid, it is going to come out from that liquid in the form of water vapor, and you have got a chance of moving freely in that particular matter. So D is the correct answer. Okay, children, hope you have understood. So I am going to conclude here. So we will be continuing with a new lesson in the coming session. So until then, take care and goodbye. Please visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.